let's select a new page. And if you hop on over to the text tool, you've got a brand new icon called Monogram Templates. This is awesome. Thank you, Craft and Cut, for this. I'm going to have so much fun. So you have Monogram Templates. You can use true type fonts, or you can use built-in fonts. You can resize font number 1. Now there is only one font in this screen, but if you go down to the second option, you have text 1, which tells you an A and a B, so you can see which is which, and you can make font 1 bigger. All right, you can reset it. You've got this orientation. You've got all these awesome orientations, and I kind of like this one. It's really different. Now you can also use multiple fonts. So if you click on this, font 1 will be one stop sign. So let's just change it to show you. You can use 2 different fonts. All right, let's come back in here again. And let's play with the overlapping fonts just to show you a few things. So let's pick, I really like that stop sign. So let's come down to stop sign. I'm going to leave everything default, but you can make font number 1, which in this case is the letter A, bigger. If I wanted to do multiple fonts, let's go back and play around with this. Then I could change that orientation. So I'm going to go back to single font, and we'll scroll back here to the overlapping font. So this stop sign, I think this would look really cool. So let me go ahead and click on OK. Whoops, let me get rid of this one and this one that I had in my screen. Now I'm back to these 3 fonts, and you can see that there are 3 individual letters and when I open and expand this window. But if I go and I turn off my fill, the fill just means I can see color in here. It doesn't affect the design. But if I deselect this and click apply, let me zoom in to show you something. We've got a lot of overlapping, and if I was going to cut this out, I would be cutting out sections of each letter. That would not be what I'd want, because then I'd have to match them up perfectly. So in the layers window, I want to make this so it's one piece of vinyl. So let me cover this in. I want it to weed and look just like this. So I need to weld my letters together. Let me undo this again and zoom in just to a section here. So if we look at this area, what I'm going to want to do is select all items and come under this icon and scroll your mouse over until you find weld. When I select this, this is going to be incorporated into one piece. What I'd like to do with this design is put one piece of sticker vinyl, paper side down, on my mat. And I want it to cut out as one unit so I can pick it up with transfer tape as one unit rather than 3 letters. Here we go. Watch this area as I click weld. Beautiful, that's what I want. Let's scroll out. So this has welded this into one shape. Perfect. It even looks better this way, and you know it's going to be easier to apply. So if I'm all done with this, just as a reminder, you're going to use the Save to Cut wizard. This is phenomenal. If you've not used this wizard yet, this takes all the fear and guesswork out of using your digital cutter. The Craft and Cut is so awesome. Check this out. I'm going to select this. I'm going to tell it that I own a Brother scan and cut machine. You have other options. And I want to work with vinyl. So I'm going to come down to the type of material and select vinyl. Now this is where it gets so awesome. Right here it says mat size 12. Perfect, that's what came with my scan and cut. I'm going to select next, and it's going to give me some settings. So these are just suggested settings to start with. I love this. Applique instructions. If I was brand new to this, I wouldn't know, do I put the paper face down, face up, the vinyl, do I pull the paper off? So here's what it tells me to do. Paper side down and kiss cut. That means that I don't want to cut through the release paper. Leave the release paper on the back and place paper side down. If I need more help, you don't want to forget there's YouTube videos. Here is for single vinyl. And so if you'd like to see how this works, you can watch this video and we'll show you all those tips and tricks. Hit next. It gives you some more information when cutting. You're going to name this, and so I'll just name this something so I can find it and delete it later. And check this out. This says save as a type. It already knows what type my scan and cut needs. Don't forget to print this awesome template. This just gives you all your settings and everything that you saw in the cut preview window. Close, and then you're going to take that design, that FCM design, onto your USB stick and plug it into your scan and cut. It's that simple.